How do you handle high producers who bring in results but carry toxic habits without letting their influence hurt the culture or the rest of the team?
I don't, man. I mean, dude, if you come in and you're a high producer will ruin a company if they have those. Like, as a leader, you have to identify that right away, and there's not a whole lot that needs to be said. Like, and then also if somebody develops that over time, because that's usually what happens, is like sometimes they get entitled, they develop that over time. I mean, we let go of our top, one of our top producers in 2022, and it was like he was a big portion of the company revenue. But what happened is the company was sick of his shit. I was like, damn, dude. And our company went to here because we started hearing them and started listening to them. And then we were like, okay, get your shit, get out. Well, when he left, it was like the company culture went here, but we could have also shown up for him better. So it's expectation, and it's accountability, and it's awareness. All three of those things. And if you have those, you can coach them out of it, you can coach them into it, or you can coach them to be gone.
How many chances are you giving them before it's just?
Well, I mean, dude, not too many. Not too many. I don't want to go this way, but we're at a fork in the road where if you don't go this way, we're going to go this way. And that way is usually us not being together. I don't want to not be with you, but also I got to be direct with you. I got to tell you, I don't like that shit. It's hurting the culture, and I know that it's not you. Is there something I need to know to help you, to show up better for you, or that you're going through, and it's the reason why you're acting that way that you're acting? That's great. Yeah. Boom. And then if it happens again, it's just like, hey, thank you, later.
Yeah.
And you never go into a firing emotional, like, hey, get the fuck out. Like, you don't go in there like that. You want your other employees to see that, like, it's no big deal and that you're not even shook. And honestly, I like people to get a little freaked out that I'm not that freaked out. So I'll go in there and be like, hey, thank you, man. I got your stuff, and we got you. We're so grateful that you were here. Thank you, man. And if you need anything, like you need us to help you with rent or something or whatever, we'll be here for you. Have a good day, bro. And then they're like, wait a second. I'm like, no. That was the standard. And then everybody else knows that it's a standard.
It sets solid expectations and handle it accordingly.
Yeah, and most of the time, toxic habits don't come from that person. They come from that we allowed a person to have a habit, and since we allowed it, we in fact promoted it. So if we don't get rid of it and help them get rid of it, which is really hard for young leaders because you just want people to be great, you want people to be you, and you don't typically have a lot of that. So it's hard to go say, hey, don't do that shit. Yeah. You don't want to be their dad, but ultimately, if you don't have good accountability and you're not direct, you end up hurting that person's family, you end up hurting your company, and you end up hurting your wife because you couldn't get that shit together. So now you're emotionally tied to all this shit and you can't even focus on anything else. So it's just expectations up front and handling them up front.